Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who don't know, I love an M16. I've made no secret, I love full-length 20-inch barrel rifles. I love the Cold War aesthetics. I love just large rifles that actually legitimately I can move around with. I mean, hell, one of my favorite go-tos right now is literally an ENC M16A1, which I've turned into the Fallout Tactics M16. No, I'm dead serious. I've literally turned this thing into the Fallout Tactics M16. Like, if you haven't been on the Internet Firearms database yet, go check it out. They have a lot of good ideas and interesting little tidbits about weapons and Fallout history. But this is not the gun we're talking about today. As of the recording of this video, I thought the most expensive piece of my collection was the ENC M16 at damn near $300. But that number has been shattered by the M16 I have today's video, which is $500.
I have several questions.
I wish I was joking. Honest to God, I wish I was joking, but no, this thing is $500. You're probably wondering, which company is this from? Is it from the newer ones, like LCT, ENL? No. Is it from the old tried and true Bolt, whose literal guns actually reach that price tag, and actually have electronic blowback that actually simulate the actual recoil of a rifle? No. Is it Tokyo Marui? I fucking wish. I wish it was Tokyo Marui, because that would justify this all that much more better. No, ladies and gentlemen, it is from the second company, who actually is trying to top Tokyo Marui every which way they can, trying to one-up the Airsoft Yakuza any way they can. Coined that from US Airsoft, by the way. Ladies and gentlemen, the gun I'm talking about is a G&G TopTech 15.
Excuse me, what?
Now, if you haven't heard the TopTech 15, I wouldn't blame you. I didn't either. I haven't even heard the TopTech line. I mean, hell, I actually own some G&G reading material. Granted, it's way out of date, but it's still reading material. It's a little, beat up, and I need to get more in the future, but I've literally looked through this manual here. I've literally looked through this catalog, and I've been trying to find anything, really, about the TopTech series. Granted, it may have come out a little after, but even then, I've tried to find it, and no, I have nothing, not a thing on the TopTech. Granted, I may have not really tried to find it all that much. Yeah, I might have not, really looked at it all that much. Well, it's just what it is. But even then, I've looked all over this frickin' thing. I could not find a damn thing on. So in my mind, the TopTech may actually be a little bit newer than the 2015 G&G catalog, which again, to anyone who has any of the other G&G catalogs leading up to the current year of 2024, get in contact with me. I love collecting them. Really do. I mean, I've already got a classic Army catalog here, so it is what it is. It is what it is. But here's the thing, folks. When I saw this rifle at the field and I actually got to play with it a little bit, apparently the guy was trying to turn it into an M16A3. Me, I decided to turn that into, of course, my ENC. But you've seen gameplay footage of it. And as soon as I talked about it and the fact of, hey, you know, all this, and that, blah, 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 I just wanted to actually look at this thing and really see this thing. Like, I really dug deep into this thing. And there are a lot of little not even nitpicks, little nooks and crannies about it that actually are pretty damn interesting, to say the least. And I mean that. There's so much on this I gotta talk about. Like, it is just one of those weird things of how in the hell does this thing work? And I couldn't tell you. I legitimately could not tell you, ladies and gentlemen. So instead, I'm going to get the gun out and I'm going to finally just talk about it as I would any other gun out of the box. However, it's not out of the box, it's pre-owned, so take that with a grain of salt. But I will explain what's new, what's not. So let's get into it. So first off, instead of it looking like, of course, as it's seen here from the Evike store, with its very, very large price tag, let's just say that this thing doesn't exactly have a lot of the stuff that it would. Among those, of course, being the fact of it doesn't have the bolt anymore, it doesn't really have anything to work with the charging handle, and it doesn't really have the electronic blowback that's advertised. It does have some interesting aspects about it, and those aspects I will get into. So, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, is my current setup of the TopTech 15. And that's all this is. All outside is what's changed, inside not so much. And let me just say this right now, it has all the G&G bells and whistles. It has all the G&G goodies, inside, outside, 14mm negative threading, full 20-inch barrel, full length inner barrel, okay, I'm just going to point out the things that's actually kind of cool. Okay, but before I even try to describe this thing in detail, although granted, I'm not a tech. I just like messing with guns, and I just like messing with this, okay? This, ladies and gentlemen, is something that is way out of my league. In terms of the insides. I can speculate, and I've even had people try to speculate a few of the other cool things about it. One of those being, of course, the detention spring release, or at least the mechanism to basically detention the spring to allow it to go back into full reset. That, ladies and gentlemen, is kind of interesting. It is, in fact, this, which, of course, is the more or less forward assist. Not the bolt release that you would have on a regular AR-15. No, ladies and gentlemen, instead, it's the forward assist, which actually punches a mechanism that actually that legitimately presses a switch, which apparently is connected to the gears themselves, not electrically, mechanically. And that is intriguing as all hell, and I love that. Again, I love the mechanical stuff. I love seeing how things work. The other thing, though, is when it comes to the buttstock, because in most M16s, as you would know, it actually has a full-length screw that goes through the stock here, which is a A2 style stock, more or less. That is where we get the interesting part. Because if you take this off right here, you would assume that you'd have a full-length screw. You don't. Instead, this top screw right here just holds this in place. Where the actual screw that holds this in place at is basically where you would find a regular buffer tube screw. About right here, give or take. And that's what's holding the stock in place. Which gives me so many evil ideas that I could do. So fucking many, and stuff I could actually do to make this thing just, yeah, moving on. So, big thing, like I said, all I've done is basically just try to turn this into a Magpul M16. Until I find the right buffer tube and put it on here, and then put a Magpul fixed stock on here that I legitimately want to do, actually, but I've just got to find a way to modify it to where I can actually, you know, basically all that good stuff. Like I said, the charging handle does not work all that well because the actual thing that was supposed to be here, which is the bolt, is not in there, not connected to it, not a lot of anything. It's just a lot of the stuff that was the cool bells and whistles is no longer in there. It is a full V2. It does have a very tight hop-up that actually you will see in the gameplay footage, me adjusting every so often, because the hop-up in here is, it's the G&G standard hop-up of, we good out of the box, you don't gotta do anything to us out of the box type deal. And that's the thing about G&G and Tokimaru I think they have going for them, is the fact of, be it their entry-level guns or whatever, they've got that weird Asian magic that they're able to sprinkle on their hop-ups that's able to basically make them godly. Granted, this thing is $500 goddamn dollars. So I would not be surprised if there was something else going on in there. Anyway, though, I'm not gonna spend my time just yapping. Let's just get to the gameplay and we'll get after that, alright? So, first up, ladies and gentlemen, before we get to that gameplay, the game mode is fallback. And I hope you enjoy me trying to direct a team of people who, yeah.
I gave away my strategy.
What?
You got the battery?
Yeah.
Good. Alright, people, listen up. So, here's what's going to go down. Basically, what we're going to do is we are going to hide in the building. She remembers this. He remembers this. You two weren't here, so here's what's going to go down. Choose a building, find a corner, hide. Wait for them to come to us.
The thing is, I can't.
Well, that's fine, man. That's fine. If you want to set up and just light them up.
You can get under that and shoot through one of the holes.
Yeah, you can do that. You can do that, actually. Just, again, find a corner, guys. Hide out. I'm going to give you my super special spot. You see that building right there?
That one?
Yep. The wall right there facing the bridge. Hide in it. Don't make a sound. Don't do anything. Wait for him to come to you. You, my favorite lesbian friend.
Ah, yeah!
Hey, we gays gotta stick together. Okay, so I want you to get in this building here or that building there, either one of those two. Find a corner, hide. You with the HK. Either one of these buildings here, like again, just find a corner, try not to be seen, all right? Could you not do that? Could you not give away position? Again, we're trying to wait them out. Inside the building would be preferable, but okay.
Inside the building is preferable, but inside the building also you can't see shit.
That's kind of the point. You gotta wait for him to come in. That's why I'm gonna be moving from building to building, just waiting. And our guy right there is gonna be our little friendly friend, just telling us what, you know, little friendly Marine telling us where they are. So just right here, this corner here, you have perfect line of sight for the trench, and you know, for right here, just be on lookout. All right. A little sprinkling Mother Nature, thank you very much. Ready! Remember, stay hidden, people, stay hidden. Someone move at the corner of... Yeah, hold fire, wait till you get a good shot. I'm watching your left. Oh, we got one Long Johns, Ah, hit! Stay. Hide. Whoops. No, right here. Yeah. Right here in Long John's. Need to turn down the hop up just a little bit. There we go.
Hit.
Still a little too high. Go. Oh, hit! Aha, my back! Right on my kidneys! Aha! He's moving up on the left side. Yeah. Yeah, right up there where the RV is, that's where you're supposed to go. No, you don't go. You just go to right up there where the RV is, where the building is. Right there in front of the RV. HK, hey, you. Yeah, right there where that building is, where the RV is, make a line. Dude, you can go up. You can push up to where that building is in front of the RV. That's where your second life is. You good?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep. I'm live.
He's alive. But he's dead at the same time. Two down, EKA. Need to adjust my hop up more. Hey, we got friendly up there. Just watch, all right? Watch for friendly. Backing up, 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 backing up. Catch my frickin' hot. A little more. Seriously, good God. Oop. Not mean for that to happen. Nope, that would explain it. Down, reloading! Hey, your second life's right there in front of the RV. You don't gotta come back to spawn. Your second life is literally right there at the RV, that building, in front of it. Hey, if you're gonna do that, get into a corner and do it. Yeah, welcome to Airsoft.
Shot once in the bicep and fucking helmet. Wow.
So what, you got tagged twice, or is this your last life? Alright, well, we can't cross the road. Hey, watch on the right, watch on the right. Watch on the right, I'm moving up. Hey, easy, easy. Watch that, watch your fire.
Can I shoot from here?
Yeah, you can shoot from under here.
I'm talking about from this to the...
No. I mean, you can't go up there, but yeah. Oh, you're dead. Okay. Yeah, I figured. He's moving, he's moving, he's moving. Hey, if you're dead, walk out, walk out. No, not you, him. We got a dead man! Let him out, let him out! Hey, we got a dead man! Let him out, let him out!
He's back here.
Yeah, I see him, I see him. A lot of ricochets, not gonna lie. Yeah, they're moving around, they're moving around. Ah, hit! Aha! Ah, back of the neck! Ah! Dead man coming out, dead man coming out! Ah! Oh! Ah! Ow, ow, ow! I got shot in my thumb muscle and the base of the spine.
Huge thank you to Sector 9 for posting the game and of course allowing me to use their field and their game modes to review my guns and just get the gameplay footage for them. So, ladies and gentlemen, big thing here. You're probably wondering, what do I not like about this? I've made no secret that I am the common man's airsofter, and I try to find guns that are within the common man's budget. This is well and damn well out of their budget range. Does that mean it's a bad gun? No, it doesn't. And in reality, the only gripes I have with it is just the fact of, I don't know a lot about it. I wish I knew more about it. I wish I had one that wasn't a pre-owned. I wish I could look into the history of this gun and its tech inside of it just to find out and understand what the hell is this thing? How the hell did it come about, and how in the fuck does this thing even work all that well? Why does it work so well? I mean, okay, don't get me wrong, I had to adjust the screw here on the PTS grip here because, you know, it was coming undone, and it is still coming undone. I've got to kind of, you know, do some things to it, but that is that. What I will say, however, is that it is so fucking interesting. I mean, aside, of course, you know, from taking, you know, this, which PTS and Magpul, so, you know, fits for what I'm going for on this gun. But that's the thing. You can basically take this and turn it into whatever the hell you want. You can take this and turn it into basically what I'm doing here. You can take it and turn it into whatever. It's got the bayonet lug. It's got all the bells and whistles of an M16. And it is legitimately good. The only thing stopping people is that price tag. And that's it. That's all that's stopping people is the price tag. And because it's a pre-owned, I can't give it my highest rating. I really can't. So, what I can do, however, is give this my second to highest rating. Because here's the thing, folks. The M16 TopTech here legitimately works. It is the workhorse of the airsoft man, of the airsoft player, for those who want to get it. It is one of those guns where it is worth that asking price. It is worth the asking tag of $500 something. This gun right here is for those who want an M16 that they can just get and they can go and go and go and never have to do anything to it, outside of just changing the outsides. Don't gotta touch the motor, don't gotta touch the gearbox, don't gotta touch the hop-up, don't gotta touch the barrel. You don't have to do anything. It's good out of the box. Even though it's wired to Tamiya, yes, it's still good out of the box. It takes lipos like a champ. And so with that in mind, the TopTech 15 from G&G gets no more, no less than a 9 out of 10, a must-own. For anyone who loves M16s as much as I do, for anyone who just loves the aesthetic of Magpul as much as I do, for anyone who just enjoys these things for how good they are, how ergonomic they are, and just how ubiquitous parts are for the AR platform, the Armalite platform, mind you, this, ladies and gentlemen, is worth the asking price of damn near $500. And it's very rare for me to actually sing the praises of some guns and even some platforms. G&G TopTech has actually opened my eyes to the fact of, yes, they are expensive, but they're expensive for a reason. And while not many can get them, it's still there for those who can. And to those who can, well, hope you enjoy them. And, ladies and gentlemen, that's about it from me. As always, if you want to help out the channel, then please consider checking out the links down below. Going through our partners and everyone else in between helps the channel out a lot. Or if you want to donate directly and you want to help sponsor reviews, be they media or airsoft, consider checking out those links down below. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, I've been AirsoftAL, and next time, we take a look at, well, my first high kappa HPA setup.
Why? 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 Why, oh God fucking...
Okay, before everyone loses their damn mind, hear me out. This was sent in by Apex for me to do. A buddy of mine from the Discord group on Sector 9 actually helped me out to set me up to actually run HPA at Sector 9. Sadly, I lost footage from another HPA setup that I was going to review, so, take with that what you will. But the gun itself actually is one that has been on my review list, and is one that has been converted to be a short stroke pistol. So once again, pre-owned, and something of a interesting review to say the least, and one that I may very well have to talk to people about. I may have to do research. But, ladies and gentlemen, next time we take a look at a high kappa from a company that has a pretty shaky reputation in the airsoft field from my understanding. Mostly for rebrands and copies of other handguns and rifles and basically not doing anything original themselves.
Ah, boy, here we go.
That company, ladies and gentlemen, is none other than Vulcan. The paintball company that legitimately people have mixed reactions about. A company that legitimately no one can decide whether they love or hate more than Lancer Tactical. And if a company can do that, well, what else can they do? We're gonna find out next week. Till next time.